Hey there, here is my video postcard for today. We're starting out in my living room. I usually have TCM on. Even if I'm not watching it, it's kind of nice to come into the room and have happiness as opposed to something else, I don't know, news. So this is my front porch. I never had a really cool front porch before, so I have this big front porch. And on one side I have my chair, and then Eric and I made that together. We got a kit, and then on the other side I have my little feral cat station. I have a warmie pad and food and stuff. And at night, feral cats and lost cats will come up and get something to eat. This is the not so peaceful part of my street, of my house. A lot of cars coming, a lot of them speed and are very loud. But here's the front of the house. We have our happy graduation for Charlie sign, which he received instead of getting to actually graduate with a ceremony. Then this is my house. I'm doing this because we just cut the lawn. We can only afford to cut the lawn about once every 3 weeks. It costs $60, so. But it looks pretty nice today. We brought a lot of the plants from our old place where they kind of destroyed our garden. I have some hanging pots up here, daisies. That's the ugliest bush I've ever seen, but it's a rental. What are you gonna do? So you walk across. I actually did sweep the driveway yesterday. Not sure if you can tell. It's really huge driveway. It took me 2 hours and I have blisters. But we have this big walnut tree, and the squirrels sit up there and chew all the outside part of the walnut off. And it's a butterfly bush. These are a bunch of the Clarkia. I always plant the pink flowers from seed. Did a lot of marigolds. I love marigolds. They just make the yard look happier. And then we have this huge garage we don't really use for anything. Then we have the back area. Ooh, a bunch of starlings flew up. Planted some more marigolds. I really did a crap job with the marigolds. I wanted to plant them here, but it was really hard. So I just put dirt over the grass and planted them. I figure, hey, they are, annuals anyway. They won't be here very long. Another butterfly bush, that was a volunteer, and some plants. This is the patio. It's been used mainly for feeding birds. I'm trying to transition away from that. Here I have this because that's for fledglings. What we have is we have baby birds. They made a nest in the attic or something. And I put that because baby birds, when they fall out, they fall wherever, and I don't want them to fall down into the basement area and not be able to get back up. So now they'll fall onto this. They might have already fallen. I don't hear very well. They'll fall onto this little piece of cardboard and then fall down here. Then I always have these down for the fledglings, because if a hawk comes, they need some place to hide. They can hide underneath there because they're tiny. Tons more volunteer sunflowers. And then others fluff coming to visit. But this is the big circle thing that I talk about. Somebody planted this big tree, and then there's a kind of circle of other bushes around it you can go into. Over there we have our lilac bushes, a walnut tree, more sunflowers, and that's about it. Oh, and this part back here, I keep wild for the wildlife. The neighbor complains about it, but I told her when she started paying my rent, she could tell me what to do with my yard. I actually didn't say that. She said, does the landlord complain to you about it? I said, no, when the landlord pays my rent, they can tell me what to do with it. Because I could tell she was complaining about it, actually. But so anyway, really nice day today. And this video is really long. It's probably boring you. Stuff you've already seen. Oh, and the other thing. One of the main things I did to get rid of the hawks was I started playing the radio outside. I listened to classical all day. It's a classical radio station called All Classical Portland. And they have some cool programs. Their best program is something called The Score, which is on every Saturday. And you can listen to it online too. And it's all movie music with a guy talking about the movies. And it's really interesting. You might like it. I'll send you a link. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.